Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be taking this 2021 Mercedes-Benz GLC 300 on a POV test drive. This one has a good amount of packages. It has the premium package, it has the AMG night package, and it has those beautiful 20-inch rims. I think they look very good, and I love the styling of the GLC. This is probably my second favorite Mercedes-Benz SUV. My favorite is the GLE, drives very nice, and this one is very good as well. But let's go ahead and take it on a test drive and see how it does. Alright, let's go ahead and take this 2021 Mercedes-Benz GLC on a POV test drive and see how it does. Seatbelt tightens up and it pushes you back to the seat. Let's go ahead and take it on a test drive and see how it does. Here is the backup camera. It does have the surround view monitoring system, or the surround view camera. It's a $600 option on this GLC, and it does have view angles. Resolution is amazing. So driving this 2021 Mercedes-Benz GLC 300, it drives nice and smooth, and right away I could tell that the suspension is beautiful. The setup is very good, very comfortable, and I really like it. Interior looks very good. This middle trim right here is finished in wood, and just looks honestly amazing. We're gonna go ahead and take it on the highway and see how it does. And let's go ahead and put it in Sport Plus mode. So in Sport Plus mode, it handles very good. Turbo spools up very quick, and suspension is not really hard. It's a little bit on the softer side, but I think it does handle pretty good for an SUV. Definitely there is a good amount of body roll, which is expected, of course, but yeah, seriously, this thing has a really nice interior, comfortable, quiet, and this specific one has a good amount of packages. The main packages this one has is the premium package and the AMG night package. Basically just makes it nice and aggressive. So definitely this SUV is nice and responsive. As I said, the turbo kicks in very quick, and doesn't feel heavy for a luxury SUV. Feels nice and quick. But under the hood, they're going to be a 2.0 turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that is connected to a 9-speed automatic transmission. This engine produces 255 horses and 273 pound-feet of torque, and it feels like this SUV has 273 torque. It's nice and quick, and as I said, the turbo is quick to spool, but comfortable on the highway. And as I mentioned, the suspension is beautiful, and it's actually very quiet here. And by the way, this one has the double sided glass, or the double pane glass. It's like acoustic glass. It makes it quieter in inside of the cabin of this GLC. The ride is comfortable, interior is nice and spacious, and the seats are very, very comfortable. And the brakes feel nice and solid. And I love the fact that the brake pedal is not too hard and it's not too soft. It's the perfect feel. This screen right here, it's a 12.3 inch screen, I think. I believe it is a 12.3 inch screen, or that's a 12.3 inch screen, and this one is, I believe that's a 10.25 inch. So this is a 10.25 inch, this is a 12.3. Resolution looks amazing. You could actually change the gauges to put on something else. So you could change the design of the gauges. So definitely a good amount of body roll, but this thing feels planted. Yep, definitely very responsive. And I did drive this GLC at night and I was very impressed. This thing is so quick for a non-AMG. It doesn't have the AMG sounds, no exhaust, nothing like that, but seriously, this thing handles pretty good for a non-AMG, for basically a normal SUV. The price on this one is $55,000. This one has a panoramic sunroof. It's a $1,500 option, and it does have a few more packages like the 20-inch rims. As I mentioned, it does have the premium package, the AMG package, and has a good amount of packages. It does have the Burmeister sound system. I believe it's a $850 option for the Burmeister sound system. It does have heated steering wheel, and overall, such a beautiful interior, nice and comfortable, as I said. Transmission is nice and responsive. This 9-speed automatic transmission is very responsive. I like it. For the windows, they are acoustic double-sided windows, and they are part of a package. Basically, it's a $150 package that you add to be able to get the acoustic windows, the double-sided windows. It's a double pane glass. Yep, definitely this thing is very quick. It's seriously impressive, and good job Mercedes-Benz for making this GLC feel very quick. I drove the GLA. It does have a 2.0, same engine, but of course less power and less torque. It really didn't like the way how it drove. This GLC is perfect for $55,000. I would definitely go with this. Yeah, around that turn I did feel like a tiny bit of wheel spin, but I honestly didn't even know where the wheel spin was coming from. The back tires, I believe they are 285. Front tires are 235 if I'm not mistaken. I'll correct that if I'm wrong. But the back ones are thicker than the front ones, and Mercedes-Benz does that on the normal GLC, which is this one. This is not even an AMG, and they do have that design. The back ones are thicker, the front ones are not thick. I believe it's called staggered design. Yeah, seriously, this thing is very impressive. It does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The steering wheel in Sport Plus mode, it feels pretty light. Well, let's go ahead and put it in normal mode. It's definitely the same weight, but it just becomes more direct. So in comfort mode, it's not responsive, so it needs more. You have to turn it a tiny bit more for the SUV to go left and right, but in sport it's just direct. So I'm gonna try to see if I could actually brake boost this GLC, because this one does have a good amount of power when you just hit the gas and when you're on the highway. So I'm gonna try and see if I could actually brake boost it. It does have the engine shut off, so when you come to a complete stop, the engine will turn off to save some gas. You could always turn it off by clicking this button right here. It does have a manual mode, or a manual button for manual mode, so you could just play with the gears if you want to. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and brake boost this GLC 300 and see how it does. So it is in Sport Plus mode. Traction control, let's go ahead and turn it off. Yep, definitely this thing is quick. It does push you back to the seat, and I felt the whole SUV, like the SUV squatted down, felt like the nose picked up and the back just squatted down. It's amazing. This thing is actually very quick for a non-AMG. It's insane. But yeah, that's very impressive. 255 horses and 273 pound-feet of torque. More than enough. Yep, definitely gets up to speed very quick. And when you put it in comfort mode, everything just becomes nice and quiet and nice and comfortable. Eco mode, everything just become very lazy, like the gas pedal, engine, transmission, everything becomes sluggish, and of course that's expected to save some gas. But wow, seriously, this SUV is beautiful. Suspension setup is amazing. It handles pretty good for an SUV, for a non-AMG. Nice and quick, and the horsepower and torque are on point. It's not like it's overrated or underrated. Fuel economy numbers are 21 in the city, 28 highway, and 23 combined. I think those numbers are pretty good for an SUV with 273 pound-feet of torque. And I just want to mention this again. The price on this one is $55,000, and honestly, I think it's worth it. Not a big fan of the way how the screen looks like. I wish it was integrated into the dash, but that's fine. But I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this 2021 or POV test drive of this 2021 Mercedes-Benz GLC 300. Seriously, this SUV is amazing and I love it. This is my second favorite, and drives, handles good, and seriously, such a great SUV. But I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this 2021 Mercedes-Benz GLC. I would like to thank Michael here at Mercedes-Benz in North Haven, Connecticut. If you guys are around, make sure to come and check them out. I'm going to go ahead and put the information on link at the bottom of this video. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.